Hi, hello, Cheko Jaga here. Okay, guys, today in year 2 electricity, we are going to study about conductors and insulators. Okay, so it's going to be an investigation about what is a conductor and what is an insulator. Okay, so one complete circuit. Okay, one complete circuit consists of bulb, dry cell, connecting wires, and switch. Okay, the switch can connect or break the circuit. Okay, let's say we switch off the switch, then what will happen? The bulb will not light up. Okay, so that's the function of the switch. So if we turn on the switch, the bulb will light up. But if we replace the switch with other materials such as straw, spoon, okay, plastic spoon or metal spoon, what will be the result? The bulb will light up or not? That's the investigation for today. Okay, so as I don't have the the suitable materials at home, so I'm just gonna go through by theoretically, not practically. Okay, so before we are going to the investigation, let's talk about the conductor and insulator. What is a conductor? What is an insulator means? Okay, a conductor is a material that allows electric current to flow through it. That's the conductor. Okay, a material that allows electric current to flow through it. Okay, so that's what makes a circuit complete. If not, it cannot be complete because the electric cannot pass through it. Okay, so that's what we are talking about. Insulator here. Insulator is a material that does not allow electric current to flow through it. Doesn't allow electric current to flow through it. That's the difference between conductor, insulator. One allows the electric current to flow through it, another one doesn't allow electric current to flow through it. Okay, that's the difference between the conductor and insulator. Like here, okay, if you refer to your textbook, they are talking about the paper clip and rubber. Okay, so the paper clips, it's talking about itself. Okay, I'm a paper clip, I allow electric current to flow through me because I am a conductor. Okay, then I am a rubber, I don't allow electric current to flow through me because I am an insulator. So here, if you replace paper clip with the switch, okay, if you replace paper clip with switch, the bulb will light up because it is a conductor. Okay, if you replace the switch with the rubber will not conduct electricity, so the bulb will not light up because it's an insulator. That's the difference between conductor and insulator. Okay, so here, look at the investigation over here. Okay, so how to set, see the picture number 1, the picture on the left. Okay, so they already put the connecting wires, dry cell, bulb, and the switch is not fixed there because we are going to replace the switch with other materials. Okay, so if you look at the picture on your right, okay, they completed the circuit using the metal spoon or iron spoon. Okay, so the diagram shows that the bulb lights up because the metal spoon is a metal. Okay, so it's a conductor, so it allows electricity to pass through it, so the bulb lights up. Okay, so let's talk about other objects. Okay, so see here, objects such as rubber, paper clip, straw, glass rod, metal spoon, ice cream stick, handkerchief, coin. So here the bulb will light up or not. If bulb lights up, we call it conductor. If the bulb doesn't light up, we call it insulator. Okay, if you see rubber is not a conductor, so it's an insulator, so it doesn't light up the bulb. Then paper clip is made up of metal. Okay, so some of the paper clip, yes, plastic, but then if you open the rubber wrapper, then you can see the metal inside. So the paper clip mostly metal, it can conduct electricity, so it's a conductor. The bulb will light up. Then straw is made up of plastic is an insulator, so it doesn't light up the bulb. Next is glass rod is an insulator also, it doesn't light up the bulb. And then metal spoon If you see metal spoon is a metal, of course obviously it will light up the bulb, so it's a conductor. If you look at the ice cream stick made out of wood, right, ice cream stick, so it doesn't light up the bulb, it's an insulator. Handkerchief, okay, mostly clothes doesn't light up a bulb because they are insulator. Okay, and then coin is made up of metal, so it will light up, okay, it will light up the bulb, so it's a conductor. Okay, so if you see here, if you want to classify according to the conductor and insulator, rubber, straw, glass rod, ice cream stick and handkerchief will be insulator. If conductor, paper clip, metal spoon, coin and yeah, that's all, three. Okay, they are conductors which can allow electricity to pass through it and they will light up the bulb. Okay, so teacher, if is there like not all the non-metals are conductors or insulators? Okay, see, it doesn't mean all the non-metals are insulators. If you see water is a conductor, but the thing is they are poor electrical conductor, poor. Okay, there are some strong electrical conductor, some are poor electrical conductor. So water is a poor electrical conductor, that's why you are not allowed to switch off using your wet hands. Okay, don't switch off any switches or touch any switches or electrical things using your wet hands, because water is a poor electrical conductor, but still it's a conductor. Okay, so it's a new tip for you. Okay, I think that's all for today. Okay, we already studied about conductor and insulator. We'll see you in the next class.